Fashionistas and Nistos, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. My name is SavingsFashionista. She is I and I am her. And over here in Nistas Nation, we do mainly things fragrances, whether it's body or home. And today we are here to talk about a fragrance house, you guys. And I have had this in my collection for over a month. I don't know how it slipped through the cracks and it has not yet been featured. But if you're interested in seeing a fragrance trying or sampling, please stay tuned. All right, so the fragrance house that we're going to be talking about today is Vilhelm Parfumerie of New York. You guys, I got this fragrance, well, I was exposed to the fragrance this past summer. It was one of the times that I had purchased, I think it was a BDK that I had purchased at my perfume boutique. And they had recently gotten this house in. Being a part of the fragrance community, I had already heard of the house, you know, did a little research here or there, but, you know, never just really got off into it. So being in there, my associate, of course, she was pitching the fragrance, but I had already made up in my mind what I wanted to get, but she did give me a sample, and I home, almost gone, with a sample. And the sample, she didn't have any mango skin, so she gave me a sample of the Poets of Berlin. And so I got a sample of it, played around with it a little while, and eventually I went back into the store and I purchased the fragrance. So this is the presentation of the fragrance. I have featured it a few times on my Instagram. But it's one of those fragrances that I didn't blind buy it because I knew what it was. But it was one of those fragrances that you buy and you just know that you will eventually grow into it. I can't say that it's one of the fragrances that it just had me, oh, I love it, I love it. And I've also had that experience too. Really, really liking something, then something changed and I don't like it as much. So this was kind of like on the flip side, but I did want it to add, you know, something from this house to my collection. So of course I did it. So once I did that and I started seeing some other content creators share some other ones that I was not familiar with, I decided to go ahead and purchase a discovery set. So I did purchase this discovery set and their presentation is just awesome. So in the discovery set, as you can see, they did not come separately like this, like some discovery sets come. It came like this. And it has this little booklet, basically just kind of introducing you to the fragrance. Actually, it's all of the fragrances that they have in here with the scent notes. So that's very convenient. And this is a first for me. This is the first time that I've ever received tester strips from a fragrance house. So I thought that this was perfect. When they say discovery, they really meant discovery. They gave you the tools that you needed. You did not have to do that extra unboxing. Although these are cute because Nichane comes like this, as well as BDK fragrances. They also come like this. So this is cute, but I do like the way they have this packaged. So what we're going to do, we're just going to have a brief conversation about the fragrance. So of course, the first fragrance that we will talk about, and it is a part of this discovery set, is the Poets of Berlin. And here it is right here. So let's just talk about the fragrance notes in the Poets of Berlin. It has blueberry, lemon, vanilla, green, wild orris, sandalwood, and vetiver. Now, I'm going to tell you what just kind of sealed the deal, whether I was just wowed at first spray, was the blueberry. Because I don't have anything in my fragrance collection that has a prominent blueberry note. So this fragrance definitely has that blueberry note and that orris note, which is that very green note. And that's something that I can say about Vilhelm fragrances. I think they really specialize and they put a lot of emphasis on putting greens in their fragrances. So I just wore this the other day. The blueberry is very prominent. You do get notes of the lemon as well as the vetiver. And you guys know I am totally in love with vetiver. Vetiver, it really gives me like this cannabis edge in fragrances. So I am really enjoying that during these seasons. But it is really... All right, so the next fragrance that we're going to try is the Morning Chest. Nice. All right, so the fragrance notes in Morning Chest are bergamot, Tuscan leather, gabanon, patchouli, and black amber. This is really nice. Really nice. It leans more towards a masculine fragrance profile, in my opinion. However, it's definitely unisex. I do think that this would blend really well with something floral or a little sweet. And it would wear perfect. But if I just had to wear it and isolate it to one gender, I would definitely say that it is more masculine. But it is really a nice fragrance. And it does have that green note in it. Very green. All right, so the next fragrance will be Dear Polly. And I have already been playing with this one, you guys. I've had this almost 2 months. I've had this Discovery set. It's been sitting there, and I don't know how I kept just overlooking it and just not bringing the content. I don't know what was going on. But I've been playing around with this. The Dear Polly, it has bergamot, apple, Ceylon black tea. I didn't say that right. Oak moss, musk, and black amber. Now, this is your springtime. This is that airy spring coming out of winter, easing right into the spring, warm, just airy months as far as springtime. This is so good. It is definitely at the top of my want a tea fragrance. I do have Oolong Chai and the Mediterranean Matcha, I think, by Replica on my tea wish list. I have added Dear Polly to the tea wish list. This is so pretty, you guys. This is very unisex. And I wouldn't say that it leans more towards any or the other gender, because it's like one of those fragrances that just sits right there in the middle. It is really balanced. The equilibrium is there. Because it's like a clean, fresh fragrance. That's what it gives. Just freshness, cleanliness. It just smells so good. And you definitely get that crispy apple note in it. The tea is there. Once it dies down, you get the musk. I've really been playing with this one more so, you guys. But it is really good. It's nice. And again, this is the Dear Polly. All right, the next one is Little Miss Popularity. And this is the Mango Skin, you guys. The fragrance notes in Mango Skin are blackberries, mango, black pepper, wild orris, black lotus, jasmine, patchouli, vanilla, and pink sugar. It's good. I mean, I understand the hype. I understand the popularity. It is definitely good. I knew that before I sprayed it because I had played with it so many times in the store. It's good. It's really good. She's definitely on the list. You definitely get that berry note. The mango is here. That patchouli, that vanilla, and that pink pepper. The pink pepper is what gives this more of a feminine vibe, in my opinion, because it's really sweet. It's a sweeter fragrance. Also, the sweetness of that mango. It's good. It is really good. I think this will be a really nice, fun time summer fragrance. It's good. I like it. Not Morning Chest, but Mango Skin. Really nice. All right, the next one is Room Service. The fragrance notes in Room Service are Mediterranean Nectar, Blackberry, Pink Orchid, bamboo, violet, black amber, musk, and sandalwood. Oh, it's a lot going on in here. What's that I'm smelling in here? It's that nectar. I don't like that. It's kind of giving me like a smoky or roasted apricot vibe. Just follow me, you guys. Sometimes I do have a weird way of explaining things, but I have to share with you what's in my brain. And nostalgia, or the understanding that I have behind it. But it's kind of weird. I don't know about this one. We're going to have to come back and revisit this one. Again, that was room service. All right, black citrus. All right, so black citrus has cardamom, Calabria bergamot, mate leaves, violet, birch, Indonesian patchouli, and vetiver. Very herbal. All right, so this is black citrus. Very masculine, but I would wear it. I really like the bergamot with the patchouli and the vetiver. You guys, I've told you, anything with vetiver, it's definitely giving me that cannabis vibe. I like it. I like this. This black citrus is really nice. Oh, I like this. This would be a really good fragrance for a female to blend and mix with some of her more floral fragrance, I'm thinking. But definitely a gentleman could wear this in isolation. This is putting me in the mind of one of those creeds. I don't know which one. It's not a Ventus, because I know that from a mile away. My brother, oof, that's the Ventus King. I don't know. It could be the, I don't know if it's the Irish Tweed or it's the Imperial Melissime. But this definitely reminds me of one of those creeds. I can't think of it right now, but this is good. Very unisex. Very unisex. Like I said, it's a safe isolation wear for a gentleman, but as for me, I think I would like to blend this with something that's more floral or sweet. All right, and the last one is Basilica Fellini. Basilica Fellini. All right, so the fragrance notes in Basilica Fellini are dragon fruit. Interesting. Dragon fruit, basil, violet, wild fig, vetiver, and green hay. I never even heard or saw this around social media. Oh, I like that. Very green, very herbal, super herbal, very green. This is definitely your summertime type fragrance. It will be interesting to see if it dies down to something sweet, because even smelling a dragon fruit for those of you who may not know, it's kind of like a cross between a pear and a kiwi fruit, in my opinion. It has that sweetness in it, but that green note, that real high herbal note is there. It's the hay. It's the green hay that I'm smelling. Yeah, this smells like some type of green straw. Yeah, very green. Very green. So that's all, you guys. That was in this little discovery set. Super nice. I did purchase this off of Lucky Scents. I do have a coupon code with Lucky Scents. It's Savings10. And you can get a lot of your niche brand perfumes from them. I think they're kind of like affiliated with the Fragrance Room that, you know, they have various locations around the United States. But I think it's a subsidiary to them. So if you're interested, you can always just go over to Lucky Scents, and if you purchase something, you can use my 10% off. So this is not a sponsored content. I pay for this with my own money. I did purchase this fragrance from one of my local perfume boutiques. I have not seen this in my flagship stores here in my town, but you can find them on their website. You can find them on Twisted Lily. You can find them on Lucky Scents. You can find it, I think Saks carries it, and I think Neiman Marcus online carries it. So that's all I have for you guys. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I want to wish you guys love, prosperity, peace, and everything that your heart so desires in the year of 2023. I want to thank you for being here with me. If you would, please give the video a thumbs up, and do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.